Hi. Hello friends. Welcome to my classroom. In this module 1 molecular diffusion of our master answer 1 course, we have completed the concepts involved in module 1 and we have solved several numericals. So in this revision lecture, I am not going to solve any problems. It's going to be my students who have come forward to make videos. See, we all come from different cultures, we have different social economic backgrounds, but we leave all that behind and come together as a team to present few revision numericals in the module 1 topics. Okay, so please forgive for minor mistakes.
Our group's first question is: gasoline contaminated groundwater has been transported under a house from a nearby gas station. 3 meters below the dirt floor of the house's basement, the concentration of hydrocarbon vapors in the airspace within the soil is 3 into 10 to the power of minus 8 gram per centimeter cube. Estimate the flux density of gasoline vapor transported into the basement by molecular diffusion. The diffusion coefficient for gasoline vapor in the airspace within the soil is equal to 10 to the power minus 2 centimeter square per second. Assume that the basement is well ventilated so that the concentration of gasoline in the basement is very small in comparison to the concentration in the soil. That means in this question, concentration at point 1. Theory behind this question is Fick's law of diffusion. Then according to the Fick's law, the flux of A is expressed as JA is directly proportional to dCA by dZ.
Here we have depth is equals to 3 meters and the concentration of the hydrocarbon vapors in the air is phase with the soil which is equals to 3 product 10 raised to minus 8 gram per centimeter cube. And the diffusion coefficient for gasoline vapor in air space is 10 raised to minus 2 centimeter square per second. Due to concentration of gasoline which we are neglecting when comparing with the concentration in the soil, we'll consider C1 is equals to 0. Like we have given data which is C1 is equals to 0 as we are neglecting the concentration, and C2 which is given as 3 product 10 raised to minus 8 gram per centimeter cube, and depth which is 3 meter or 300 centimeter, and the diffusion coefficient which is 10 raised to minus 2 centimeter square per second. So now we are using formula for the Fick's law of diffusion. First Fick's law of diffusion, which is JA is equals to minus DAB DCA minus DZ. So we can also write it JA is equals to minus DAB, difference in the concentration divided by difference in the depth, difference in the heights or depth.
So as we can see, the flux density formula is equal to minus into diffusivity constant into concentration gradient. So substituting those values, we get diffusivity constant is 10 to the power minus 2 centimeter square per second, and CA1 minus CO2 is equal to 0 minus 3 into 10 minus 10 to the power minus 8. That means that CA1 is 0 initially, the concentration in the basement is 0, and in the soil it is 3 into 10 to the power minus 8 gram per centimeter cube. And the distance between the soil and the basement is 300 centimeter, that is 3 meter given in the question. Substituting those values, we get a centimeter square and centimeter cube gets cancelled, and 1 centimeter per centimeter remains, and that combines and forms 10 to diffusivity. The flux density turns out to be 10 to the minus 12 gram per centimeter square second. Therefore, the final statement is the flux density of gasoline vapor transported into the basement by molecular diffusivity is 10 to the power minus 2 gram per centimeter square second.
Next question. Estimate the diffusivity of isomyl alcohol C5H12O at infinite dilution in water at 288 Kelvin. The theory is for dilute solutions of non-electrolytes, the empirical correlation of Wilke and Chang is used to estimate the diffusivity. DAP is equals to 7.4 into 10 power minus 8 into pi mb whole power 0.5 into T by mu Va power 0.6, where DAP is diffusivity of A in dilute liquid solution of solvent B in centimeter square per second. MP is molecular weight of solvent in gram per gram mole. T is temperature in Kelvin. Mu is viscosity of solution in Cp. Va is solute molar volume in centimeter cube per gram mole at normal boiling point. Phi is association parameter for solvent.
So here we are using the substance that A is for solute that is isoamyl alcohol C5H12O and solvent water. So at T equal to 288 Kelvin, we know that the viscosity of the solution is 1.145 centipoise and psi association parameter is 2.26, that is for water. Molecular weight of B, that is water, is 18 gram per gram mole. So now we have to calculate Va. Va is the solute molar volume. Here we can see in the table the atomic volume of elements are given. So from this we can calculate the solute molar volume, that is for isoamyl alcohol C5H12O. So we have to multiply it by the number of carbon atoms, number of hydrogens and number of oxygen in the isoamyl alcohol with their respective atomic volume. In the table, the volume is given in the units meter cube per kilomole. So we have to substitute the values. After substituting, we will get 0.1258, which is in meter cube per moles. But we can remember that in the empirical equation we have to substitute in centimeter cube per gram mole. So we can convert it like 1 meter cube equal to 10 to the power 6 centimeter cube and 1 kg mole equal to 1000 gram mole. By substituting that a unit cancel and cancelling the units, we can get 125.8 centimeter cube per gram mole. Given data we can interpret. Now we'll substitute all this given data in the formula in the prescribed unit that is being given in the theory part of the question. So we will just substitute all the values and we will not show any unit cancellation because the constant here 7.8, 7.4 into 10 of all the units if we substitute in the given units in the empirical equation, and we will get DAB in centimeter square per second. So substituting all the values, we get DAB equal to 6.5268 into 10 to the minus 6 centimeters square per second. This equation, we have substituted T in Kelvin, MB in gram per gram mole, VA in centimeter cube per gram mole, and viscosity in centipoise, as it was described in the theory part. So this is how we will calculate the diffusivity of isoamyl alcohol at infinite dilution in water and 288 Kelvin. So the answer is 6.5 to 68 into 10 to the minus 6 centimeters square per second.
Well, in this short video, our students Himanshu, Anurag, Ayush Gupta, Sririsha and Abhishek Sagu have presented two numericals, one on determining the flux density, another one is making use of empirical equation to determine the molecular diffusivity, right? So I appreciate their sincere efforts. They have done a good job. Thank you so much for joining my classroom. We will meet you in another short video assignment by students. Bye bye.